Well, I guess the event is about to end, but I would like to judge, impress, express about this topic about um, how how good and how great are the three SSR characters in that particular event. So I'm Zack Breakers, and I'm going to give you the overall ratings. This time it's very different from particular YouTubers such as Sora Hiroshi and Zion Drill, because what they impress it is a little bit different. In my case there, I'll try my best to give you either positive or neutral uh, characteristics and aspects about three SSR groups. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first SSR group is Aquors first years, where there is a particular girl who is Junipero, and yes, she's acting like a demon girl, even she's not a demon girl. So anyway, so what they played is Earth Element, and they played as a healer, and stat wise is a little bit not good despite the HP is high. So, and the specialty is staff, so anyone can do with the staff. You can pair with this SSR group. Now we go to Ogi. The Ogi is boost to all allies earth attack and restore HP. Well, yes, they can heal for all allies. The first skill can do gravity and blind, and I think this skill is a very special debuff because only few characters such as Camilinia and Quatre or fewer that can cast gravity. Now we go to second skill. It can heal for all allies because that's what the healer do. The next one is remove one debuff from all allies, then boost the div. So I think the boost the div is for them as not just for all allies, probably only for self group itself. Then lastly, yes, it's a fourth skill. It is available for all three free SSR groups. This one is dodge all attacks from foes, and upon dodging, it's still restoring all allies HP. Yes. Then the passive is to boost first year's healing specs when HP is below 50 or equals to 50, which means when the health is below 50, you can cast this healing skills, and it is very situational. So in EMP is most likely supporting part, like most is healing, and EMP is boost to Aquors member attacks. So most likely if we have three SSR groups in one team, then I suggest that you have to bring it to one order team. And I will say this character does play a healer role for most of the earth healers, but I think as a end player, there are healer type earth units that are better than the first years. But at least the special part is that they can do all the heals. It's like a 3-in-1 package. It's like one is heal, the Ogi, and the other two skills are healing skills. So at least they can do play there until you have another better healer for earth types. And my rating for this one is, I'll give you 8 out of 10, and that's very a clear overall rating for this one. The next SSR group is Aquors second years. For my impression, they are most likely like a never give up group that can cheer for most of the people, including the MC and the main characters in Granblue. So yeah, so this time it's water element and it's a balanced role, and the stat wise is much better than the first year because the attack is very strong, and its specialty has two, sabre and gun. Now the Ogi is mostly similar to first year, but based on the element itself. The first skill is boost to all allies multi-attack rate. It's 8 turns and it can have a long duration for good for 5 turns. So that's a very good. So the second skill is instant charge attack that you can pair with Silva and Berserker class, so that it's like a more an Ogi. I think this group is more likely Ogi, more an Ogi stuff and playstyle because of this. Of course, you have Bonito, Mechanic class, etc. You can do all the things like 2 or 3 or more times to do Ogi. The third skill is remove 1 buff from the foe and sharp boost to the caster's dodge rate. So whenever the boss is in the high attack such as Shiva, then it's time to remove the buff themselves, and as well as the dodge rate. And lastly is charm effect to a foe, and upon charming it can boost to all allies attack. It's very impressive, the buff, but it's only good for 3 turns. And their passive is boost to charge attack damage based on how high is their HP. So which means the charge attack is based on the stamina and has to work with the more likely Verona grids. It has come with the stamina like Fembol weapons. So yeah, so the EMP is more likely crits and double attack style. So it's kind of average feeling for this, but it's okay. So it keeps on do more double attacks in most cases there. And since then the second years have the competitions there, such as Diantha, SR's Minami, and the rest of the idols, because of the idol feel about that. So right now I'm gonna rate us 8.5 over 10, and that's final. And lastly is Aquors third years, and my impression about them is that they have someone who loves to tease other girls, all other girls, and the other girls I do not know. So what they do is they play fire element, and their role is defense. And stat wise, it's still not good as this, although the attack is a little bit increased, but it's just as slow as that. Their specialty is spear and gun, so at least there are some characters who can pair with this one. But anyway, so we go to Ogi, still similar, and we have set up as a defense role. So the the first skill is 20% elemental damage, so it's 4 turns, but there's some other problem of that I'll tell you why I feel that one. The next one is hit to all foes attack div, and at least this group can cap down the boss attack, so it's nice. So their skill is 20% to all allies charge bar, so it's more supportive. And lastly, one hit immunity to the buff for all allies. So yes, at least they can debuff safeguard using immunity for all allies. So yes. And lastly is boost the deep based on how low their HP. And EMP is not so well. It's below average. It's more in defense, but I don't know what to say. But now we go back there and see one more time. All I can say as an end player is that help me. What I'm going to do with this one? Please, Kimura, help me. What to do about this third year's skill set? The gladiator's first skill is 70% cut, and it's 5 turns. How can I use this? Because I'm sure you have death threats coming to you right now or sooner or later, like this one. They are from Love Live fan-based community. They want to have a death. What should you do? Please help us. And the final overall rating is I have no choice but to give 7.5 over 10 because of the skill set that plays as a defense role. So I guess for my overall rating, about 3 SSR groups in Love Live collaboration. Those are free, so yeah, I'm sure you have these characters if you are a beginner, so I'm sure you can have good care about them, so feel free to express about them. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and live with love. Love life.